Kenneth Branagh indulges in the kind of macabre theatricality that only a crumbling Venetian palazzo on a stormy Halloween night can provide in a haunting in Venice. Moviegoers probably long ago made up their mind one way or another about Branagh's stately and flawed Hercule Poirot franchise, but should there be any curiosity left for this third installment is worth it. It is spooky, fun and features Tina Fey, looking smart and sleek in post-war suits as the fast-talking author. Set in 1947 on a particularly foggy night in the city of canals, A Haunting in Venice is beautiful to look at, with costumes by Sammy Sheldon, production designed by John Paul Kelly and cinematography by Harris Zambar-Lukos. Agatha Christie takes a bit of a backseat here, as Branagh and screenwriter Michael Green take only the loosest inspiration from her 1969 book The Halloween Party for their haunting, firstly by moving it to Venice. It's where Poirot has chosen to live out his self-imposed. His whereabouts are hardly a secret though. Desperate folks line up outside of his picturesque apartment hoping he'll take a stab at their cases. Soon he, reluctantly, finds himself at a Halloween party for the city's orphans, held by a famous opera singer, Rowena, with a famously dead daughter whom they hope to contact later that evening when the children depart. Branagh recruited a few of his Belfast stars into this ensemble, including Jamie Dornan as Doctor Still Haunted by the War and Jude Hill as his precocious son Leopold. Camille Cotin as a housekeeper, Kyle Allen is the dead girl's ex-fiancé, and Michelle Yeoh is the theatrical medium Mrs. Reynolds, who seems to be having a grand time chewing the scenery as a possible femme fatale. It is a distinct shift in tone from the previous films, sadder and more serious, with grief and death everywhere. Even before Alicia's mysterious death, the Grand Palazzo had a body count. It's where doctors are said to have locked up children to die during the plague. And this crew is in for a long, stormy, claustrophobic night with finger-pointing, more deaths and some inexplicable phenomena at play. Poirot's existential crisis is probably the least interesting aspect of the whole thing, despite its centrality to the plot, but Branagh doesn't waste too much of his time diving into those self-indulgent waters. Maybe Branagh should have been leaning more into horror this whole time with this franchise. Or maybe it's a case of underestimating a director whose work is prolific and not always personal. It can be hard to take stock of a filmmaker's career when they've made great Shakespeare and Cinderella adaptations as well as Thor and Artemis Fowl. But it's always a pleasant surprise when it works, as A Haunting in Venice very much does. Thank you for watching, but before leaving, please make sure that you click subscribe and turn on the notification so that you can enjoy watching more videos like this.